Hello to everyone. How are you? This is Joanna, and this is Saturday. I believe it is December the 31st, so this is New Year's Eve. And I am finally here to share with you what I got from the Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale. And I tell you guys, me waiting from the first day of the sale Monday to go today on a Saturday, which is the Saturday that I normally go before my pay, has been torturous for me. And there's no telling what all I missed out on, but I did get a lot of the things that I wanted. We know I didn't need most of it, but I did get a lot of what I wanted. So I'm going to share that with you. I got a couple of items for someone else. Everything else was for me. And I made a second trip out there with my cousin tonight who was teasing me. Now, on my second trip, I only got two things. On my first trip is where the majority of my haul has come from. And on my second trip, I did not take my checkbook. That is both a good thing and a bad thing. What I did not know is the new scents that they have out. Those vanilla ones, that coconut blossom and that other vanilla one. There are hand soaps to go with those. I didn't know that. They weren't online. I didn't even see those when I was out there the first time. So, needless to say, I would have turned around and wrote a check for the 4 for 20 or the 6 for 24. And that can wait. If they are still there, though, by my next pay, I'm going to break down and I'm going to get those because I just want them because they were there. And I want to share something with you really quick first. I got this from the grocery store a couple nights ago. Has anyone seen this or heard about this? This is the watermelon Minute Maid. I don't know what it tastes like. I haven't opened it up or tasted it yet. I was going to break into it now, but I've got hot water going for tea. And I used to like their limeade drink, but it gave me such heartburn. And this was like in my early 20s. I don't know if it was very acidic or what the deal was. I can drink the Minute Maid orange juice. I did not like their lemonade, and that lime one, something about it just always did something. Now, there was one juice that they had, a strawberry something, that I used to like to make smoothies with, and I forget what that was. I would take strawberries, that juice, and some of that powder that they used to make for the smoothies. But I just wanted to ask if anyone knows about this or anything like that. So we're going to get into what I got. I'm going to grab me a cup of tea first, get that made, and we're going to get into what I got from the haul. I've been watching what all of you got, and it's y'all's fault that I got some of this stuff because watching all of y'all made me make a list for more items. So we'll get to it in just a moment. All right, and I am back. Now, the tea that I'm drinking tonight is this yummy caramel tea. I have hauled this before. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's fantastic for me, but I do like it. And I'm trying to shrink my tea stash. I have a lot of tea. One of my favorites is this one called Swiss Almond Vanilla. And it's the little round pods. And for the life of me, I cannot tell you who makes it. I bought it for years. I don't know if it's Republic Tea or something like that, but I bought it at a store called Kitchens. They do still make it. If I get it, I will haul it on here. I plan on going to a tea shop here, coffee tea shop called Penny John's. They've been around since I've been in high school. I've never been, and I'm really wanting to go before they decide to close shop because so many places are closing shop. So I'm going to share with you the two things that I picked up tonight with my cousin were these two items right here. And one of my items was 75% off, which is this pink chiffon that I told you guys I'm just now deciding that I want. It's been out for years. This is going to be one of the scents they're claiming to discontinue. They say that it goes on sale for 75%, then you still see it. Now, what I did do earlier today was I made an exchange. So I'm going to share that with you. But I got this. This is what I thought I picked up first, my first time in the store, and then I didn't. So I called and they held one for me. And then the other one that I got was this fresh, bright citrus. Brazil citrus. I was going in and out of whether I wanted the gel or the lotion. Now, I initially wanted the Amazon Rain, which I got. I didn't see the lotions in the store, so I got the cream. I didn't take anything out there with me to exchange. I didn't take my checkbook on purpose. But if I do go while they're still having the sale and they got that, I may exchange the cream out for the lotion. I don't know, because I really like the lotion. But I need to use what I got because I didn't need what I got. But these were the two that I got tonight. This one was 50% off and it was $6.25. And here's something that you've heard me say before, and I've heard a few other people say this. Like when you make an exchange and you don't know, to me, it's like I like to do the exchange first, because when I don't, I feel like they gyp me. They usually don't, but the way that they have these receipts, you can't tell what's free anymore. Used to be your free item said 00, you knew. Now they count the items, and even the items that you exchange or get for free are counted in this total. It's confusing. But something I did learn that I didn't notice until today, earlier today, was that if you're ever confused about what an item is, like this Brazil lotion, it says PL8Z for 8 ounce. I don't know what the PL is for. Then it says BL. And then it says FB Brazil. Now that's probably fresh Brazil. I don't know. But the one thing that I have learned, and I hadn't heard anybody else say this, so if you said it and I didn't know you said it, thank you to you. But I just learned this on my own. This number right here, and I don't know how well you can see that, is the number here. So today when I was having some discrepancies on my receipt as far as what I had and what it was called and what I was charged, I just compared these numbers. I never knew that all this time, and they didn't tell me that. So again, tonight, for $10.03, that includes tax, I got these 2 items. And me and my cousin was in the store smelling stuff, and some of it we could smell and some of it we couldn't. And I told her that I did have that happen, that a lot of the times I would get things home and then I could smell them better than I could in the store. Because that store has its own fragrance, and they have things burning all the time, and they probably spray things in the store, so you just never know, what you're going to get. So now that I've wasted almost 7 minutes, we're going to get on with what I bought. Now, I had some extra sets of things that people gave me. I had a couple of sets of the pink cashmere. I kept the set that was a gift and returned the one that I actually bought and hauled, because that's how I am. When someone gives me a gift, because they know that I like a store, I usually don't tell them that I have it. If I already have it, I will either give away mine or exchange mine if it's untouched and brand new, and that's what I did today. I also had a candle, my beloved vanilla snowflake. I don't like that anymore, and there's a little story behind it as to why I don't like it anymore, and I'm going to probably keep that to myself. If you happen to want to know, just ask me, and I will tell you in the comments when you ask me. But just be warned, you might not like it. It's not a bad story. It's just, I work in nursing, and my beloved vanilla snowflake, there was something at work that reminded me of that scent, and I'll just leave it at that. If you work in nursing, you might be able to guess what it is. But for those of you that still love vanilla snowflake, I don't want to do anything to dim your love of that, but I don't like it anymore. I'm having trouble with it. So I took that candle back and exchanged it for eucalyptus mint and rain. Now, it wasn't that I liked this particular scent. It was because my store here in Indiana decided to hide all the good candles. I was in that store that weekend before the semi-annual sale before Christmas, because Christmas was that Sunday. The sale was Monday. I was in that store that Friday probably, or that Saturday, probably that Friday, because I went after work. They had walls of creamy nutmeg, walls of mint chocolate. They did not sell those candles that quick. They put them up. So of the ones that were out, a Mum's, something else, a lot of the Christmas scents that weren't selling that well, that they probably thought that people would buy because they were $10, were out. Of the creamy nutmeg and the red velvet cupcake set, what they had out was the chestnut and clove and the Merry Mistletoe. They had 2 of those. When I went back, they were gone. It looked like all the chestnut and clove was still there. On the wall for $24.50, they had the newer candles with the thinner lid that were in like the red glass, like the wine cellar type packaging, but a thinner label. So this was the best smelling one out of the bunch. That's why I got this. And I just wanted anything but the vanilla snowflake. I also exchanged my vanilla snowflake wallflower. And I'm trying to see what I did with the wallflower that I had picked up in exchange. I didn't care what I got for a wallflower, so I found a fresh linen and I picked it up. If this smells good, I'll give my friend Pat one. So those were my two exchanges. As far as the candle and the wallflower. Then I made a spray exchange, a lotion exchange, and what else? A shower gel exchange. So one of my sprays was this one. I had this, I hauled it, I took it back because I didn't think I liked it. Then I remember my great-grandmother loved roses, and that was why I got it in the first place, and I vowed that I would get it back. It's not a bad smell. I just wasn't crazy about it at the time, but I wanted it for the bottle for sentimental reasons. And they let one of my shower gels and one of my lotions be the exchange, so I got this one. I saw this online. I put it on Instagram. Do you know, to me, this one smells like a little bit like the Hawaii coconut. The lotion does. That shower gel smells a little bit different. But I miss Hawaiian coconut. I got a small bottle. A friend of mine was trying to tell me that was the one she liked. And then by the time that I realized it, they had sold out of Hawaiian coconut. And they replaced it with all these other coconuts. But this is warm coconut blossom. And I did want that other vanilla, but I ended up not getting it. If it's there by my next pay, I will probably get the lotion and the gel. I don't know about the spray yet because I had gotten so much stuff I couldn't tell. So these were my exchanges for what I took in, and then everything else I just purchased. So I'll show you what I got. I got the Cool Amazon Rain. I think I wanted this one year, and they actually sold out of it. And by the time that I went back, it was all gone. So I think to this, I got the body cream because I did not see the lotion in there at that time. And the lotion smelled more fragrant. So I don't know. Since I have enough stuff, I might hold on to this until I can go back and make an exchange. Plus, you guys have heard me say these body creams go bad after a couple of years. And I actually have so much stuff that I do have things for a year to 2 years before I get around to using them. The Waikiki set, the Oahu coconut, and the, what was it, pineapple luau. I have dipped into the Waikiki coconut, but I haven't really touched the other items, and that's been almost 2 summers ago. So I'm going to probably hold off on this until I can see about exchanging it for the lotion, but I do like the way this smells. And I think I did get the spray to this because I love this bottle. And they had 2 of these in the store. These had dropped down to, I think, $10.50 because I think they were $12.50. Yet they had the green and the red glitter ones in a box for, I believe, 50% off. I think that's what it was. And then they had these on sale for half price. Now, half of $5.50 was what? Like $2.75, I think. Yeah. Well, they were $2.62. So this one I got for a friend, and this one I just got because we know I don't need it. And I forgot to look for her pocket bag to go in here. I'll have to go through my stash. This one I got because everyone kept talking about it. Now, I said that I did not like this when it first came out a few years ago because it had that mint undertone. But some kind of way it's growing on me, so I decided I would try the lotion. It can't hurt to try the lotion. And lotion, the scent dies down after a while. The next thing that I got was that year before I was looking for the honeysuckle because someone's review said it smelled like a real honeysuckle. I omitted getting the spray. I might get that. If this sale is still going on when I get my second pay, I might go back and get those items. So far, it's only 3 that I want. When my list gets up to 12 and 13, I'm going to have to stop. I did want to get the Limoncello shower gel, but I know I don't need it. But I might go ahead and get that anyway. That was not a part of the sale. So I did get the, what did I say, Wild Honeysuckle lotion and gel. And I didn't even count to see how many items I had here, but I got quite a bit. The next thing I got, which is what I was definitely looking for, is the Poolside Colada Gel. I hauled pieces of this last year or maybe earlier this year in the spring or summer. Now, I don't remember if I have the lotion or not, and I haven't gone through my stash to see, but I really did like this a lot. So if I do have an extra, I will probably give that to my daughter. The next thing that I got was, I believe, this Georgia Peach lotion because I had a small mini one. And I had decided I wanted a bigger one. This was the scent that everybody was going in and out about. Did it smell like Pretty as a Peach or did it smell different? Some said they smelled just alike. Some said they smelled different. But I did want this because I discovered I had the full-size gel and the small lotion. So I will probably take this and give it to my daughter, the smaller one. And then if I decide to get the pink chiffon gel and the pink chiffon mist, then I will give those travel sizes away as well. The next things that I got, and I think, let me see, I'm missing something here. Oh, this Be Joyful. This is a set for a coworker friend who had her package stolen at work by another coworker. And it was a situation where it was supposed to go to her. The packages all of a sudden disappeared. Now, what was in her package was actually this lotion, a spray, and a shower gel. And they don't make this anymore. And I felt bad. And I told her if I happened to see it at the semi-annual sale, I would get it for her. They only had the lotion, and I thought I would get her this too, and I'm going to add a pocket back to go with it, but it doesn't take the place of her package. But I just felt bad when something of anyone's is taken because I know how I am when something of mine is taken. The next things that I got were the Wrapped in Sugar lotion and gel. Now, this could possibly smell like something I already have. I don't know. But I just wanted to get them because all of y'all were talking about it and how you liked it. And it was supposed to be marshmallow, but it smelled coconutty. And I can smell all this stuff a lot better now that I'm home. So they also had this in the bottles. Those of you may well know, shaped like this. But I went ahead and got these bottles because I believe these might have been 75% off too. Now, all of the sprays to these were gone. The Champagne Toast shower gel was gone, so I'm glad I got mine when I did. They did have one party dress spray that could have passed for being a full bottle. You could tell some was out, but there were no caps. I was looking for the cap because I was going to try to purchase it. I went back with my cousin tonight, and that one was gone, so maybe someone purchased it. But I did get these two, and I don't really need the spray, even though I want the spray. The next things that I got, let me see. Did I mention this that I got to go with the shower gel? Because I got the dragon fruit, pink dragon fruit. I wasn't entirely sure if I liked this completely, but I figured why not? And then I got the frosted coconut snowball, even though I got the mini spray, and I agree with a lot of people that said it has a coconut scent along the lines of the set that came out with the Waikiki coconut. But I just thought this was too pretty to pass up. What I didn't get today, that I will probably get if I get those other soaps, is the lemon meringue, which smells exactly like the lemon buttercream, and the Maryberry Kiss. But I don't think I saw those in there. Now, when I was in there today, they didn't have beach nights, but they did have beach nights when I went back. So if you live close to Indiana, they're at the store here. And that, I believe, is all that I got. So I don't even know how many pieces I got, y'all. I'm going to count this and we're going to see. All right, guys, I need to be hitting the head. So my total is 20 body items, okay? These two right here, which makes 22. These two things right here, which makes 24. And this right here, which makes 25. Should I be hitting the head, y'all? The two things that I bought tonight were $10.13. And I know earlier today I had used the Retail Me Not coupon, 10 off of 40, because that was the only coupon I had since I went after my good coupons expired. One check was for 38 something and one check was for 40 something. So I spent, I guess, about $100. I really need to quit doing that. Every store I go in, and I purposely stayed out of Sephora. So I did good in that regard, but I went in the store knocking up against my rent. So I didn't do anything super bad, but I do also want to save money so that I can move. But I just had to make sure that I got to that sale to get some things because there were things that I wanted. I did not see any hints of the upcoming body care, just the candles and the hand soaps. So I don't know. They didn't hand out, you know how they were handing out those little coupon things that would tell you what was coming up. So the only way I can find that out now is to watch some people's Instagram posts. But that was it. That was everything I got. I've been watching a lot of you. And I even fell into the hype of the New Year's thing with the black eyed peas. These were the only black eyed peas that I could find too. So I don't know. I'm amazing. But until the next time, everyone have a great day and Happy New Year. Happy safe New Year to all of you.